Blink class. Today's class is on conversation, and I see you, Niels, and I hear you.
Good.
Excellent. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use a similar structure that we did for the other classes, only instead of showing a picture, I'm just going to let each student describe or talk about whatever it is they would like to. And as you can see from behind me, there's a lot of stuff in the background. So who knows, if you have trouble thinking of something to speak about, maybe there's something in the background that can pique your interest. How are you today, Niels?
Fine, thank you. We have very nice weather.
It is. Lovely weather. And Deborah, hello, Deborah.
Hello.
Deborah, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, São Paulo.
Hola. Well, welcome to our class. We also have another student from Brazil today, Rafael.
Hello, Simon.
Long time no see, my friend.
Long time.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. It's going to be a fun class. I called it conversation because the class is just about that, conversation. What I'll do is I'll start off by giving each student a minute to speak about anything they want. You can talk to me about it. You know, I've got my little friend here. So there's always lots to talk about. So what I like to do is I like to time things. Now, if it's just the three of us, then this class will give you plenty of talk time. So I'm going to bring up my timer. And I'll give everybody a minute to speak. So let's see, Raphael, you're the first in my screen. I'll give you a minute to speak. What's on your mind today? What would you like to talk about?
The weekend. This is Friday.
Yes, it is. What are you doing this weekend?
Nothing, just taking a rest and I'm traveling because I'm working a lot and I just taking a rest, nothing special. Just save some energy for next week. Nothing.
What about
maybe hang out on Sunday, but with my family. But it's not a. I have to plan. I have at least a day to plan yet.
What about a favorite meal? Is there a meal you're planning on having, or a drink, or something to start the weekend?
I don't know. I haven't thought of anything. I haven't thought about that yet. Maybe. Why not? It's a good tip for a weekend.
I think it is. Well, excellent. Thank you very much, Raphael. For those of you that have just joined us, today's class is about conversation and anything in particular. Raphael was just talking about what he wanted to do for the weekend. Hello, Pedro.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Well, Pedro, what's on your mind today?
I don't know. I just got a blank.
Are you doing anything for the weekend?
Yes. Saturday is my dad's birthday.
Oh, well, what are you guys doing for your dad's birthday?
I don't know, but we're thinking about giving him like a surprise party.
That sounds cool. May I ask what age your father's turning?
I'm not sure if he's 37 or 36.
Wow, he's young.
Yeah, he's a young man.
Wow. Well, I'm sure you guys will have a lot of fun on his birthday. That's kind of an exciting day. And Father's Day is coming up, too.
Actually, here... No, wait. No, yeah, it's coming.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Pedro. And Niels, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about today?
Well, at the moment I'm speculating on what to make for dinner tomorrow. Our youngest son is coming to visit us, and he's a vegetarian. And normally it's much easier to prepare a meal when it's with meat. But
a lot of people like meat.
yes. So I have to find something that is delicious and also a vegetarian one. And it's much easier to prepare meals without all these vegetables.
Well, I think vegetables are important too.
They are, certainly they are. But it is a bit more time consuming when you have to have that many vegetables.
Well, you at least have a potato or two, because it's not a meal if it doesn't have at least one courtesy vegetable.
So, and that's quite nice. We've got new potatoes now.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Niels. Ksenia, hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen you in a while, Ksenia. Have you been busy?
Yes, I have a lot of work.
So, you're from Russia, I'm from Canada, both very cold countries. This is a very important time of year because it's warm. What are you planning to do this summer?
I'm going actually tomorrow on my holiday trip, so I'm thinking right now what have I bring with me to my holiday. What type of clothes, how many clothes, something like that.
Nice. Yeah, my vacation is coming up too. I think it's about a month and a half away.
Yes, but time is flying, so I think it's will soon.
So what you're saying is I should just start my vacation now then.
Yes.
Thank you, Ksenia. Hello, Greg.
Hi.
Greg, what's on your mind today?
On my mind, I find the website with the audiobooks of some stories like Sherlock Holmes, and I try to be more patient when I listen to them to benefit from it, because maybe it will help me to develop more listening skills than in the past.
I think sometimes it's not that we have a problem with listening, it's that we have a problem staying focused.
Yes.
Yeah. So what kind of literature do you enjoy reading?
I started yesterday, so I give a link. Maybe someone will like it, because I didn't listen too much. So in this case, it will be just a second, because... Okay.
Yeah, because you mentioned audio books, which aren't really books at all. It's you listen.
Yes.
Right. Well, Greg,
Okay.
thank you for coming to class. We're gonna come up to round 2 soon. I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a challenge. Deborah, hello.
Hello.
Now, this is the first time taking my class. Tell me a little bit about why you're learning English and what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah. Actually, I'm really excited to know that you are from Canada. I'm studying English because I'm moving to Canada in August. And
Where?
I'm trying to improve very fast my English. I'm studying a lot, and I will do an exchange there too. But I'm going to Vancouver because I think Ontario is a kind of cold for me.
You pick the warmest place in the country, yes. And you know what? When you've been there for 5 years, don't think, you know what? I want to try Toronto. No, no, don't. Good choice. And you're from Brazil, right?
Yes, I'm from a city. I was born and raised in a different city than there's São Paulo. I'm living at São Paulo, but I'm from Fortaleza. And in Fortaleza, it's very different from here. It's hot. It's a hot place with a lot of beaches.
Well,
So Vancouver, it's my idea.
yeah, and that's terrific. Well, thank you very much. Now let's talk. Let's talk to Anna. Anna, you're from Brazil too. How's your week?
Busy, tiring. And I have a cold.
Uh-oh.
Before yesterday, my boss sent me home
Mm-hmm.
And when I was walking on the street, I thought, yeah. And then the next day, I was expecting the same, but she didn't,
Oh dear.
and I had to work.
Yeah, I was working from home today as well. This is actually not my full-time job. Um, that's more my full-time job, but yeah, and my wife had to leave, so I've kind of, he's breaking my TV right now. So, I've got him occupied and try to keep him occupied as well.
All
But
right.
no cold here. All right. Adela. Hello. It doesn't sound like
Yes,
you have a lot on your
hello.
mind today.
Hello, I have blocked my mic.
I sense that. What's going on? Hold on a sec. No, don't break that. No, that's already partly broken. All right. What's on your mind today? How was your week? What do you got planned for your weekend?
For the weekend, tomorrow I'm going to the beach for the weekend to relaxing after a hard week.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Now, what are your beaches like?
It's a beach with it's not the sand beach, it's the pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a house here. It's near Valencia.
Terrific. Now, Valencia, isn't that known for wines? A lot of wines?
Wines, more to surfing, for example. Oh, no.
No,
Wines?
so not really? Okay. Well, thank you very much, Adela. Guys, I thought of what we might do in this next round here. Instead of you guys talking to me, and you can if you want to, I thought might give you a bit more time to talk is I give you guys 2 minutes, but instead of Rafael talking to me, Rafael can speak with Pedro. We also call this small talk in a way, but what I want you guys to do is just get into a conversation with each other. The weekend is coming. For a lot of us, summer's coming, and even if you're in the southern hemisphere, which, let's face it, that's where Brazil is, you're affected by our summer blockbusters. They come out there as much as they come out here, so we can talk about movies as well. So what I'm going to do is I'll have Rafael speak with Pedro for 2 minutes, then Niels with Ksenia, Greg with Deborah, and Anna with Adela. Now, obviously, Rafael and Pedro have the toughest time because they've got to think on their feet. There's an idiom, meaning they just got to very quickly figure out what they want to talk about. Rafael, are you up for the challenge?
Okay.
All right. So you heard that sound that kept going off. This is my tool that allows me to make sure everybody gets about an equal amount of talk time. Now, I'm going to mute myself while you guys are talking. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. The reason I'm muting myself is because of Junior. All right, go ahead whenever you're ready, Rafael.
Hello, Pedro. Pedro.
Hey. Sorry. Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking.
What part of Brazil are you from?
I'm from Rio, and you?
I'm from Belo Horizonte. You know here?
I've been there for once or twice in my life, but because I have some relatives living in a city, in an inner city from Minas Gerais, but it was a long time ago. I haven't visited there for a while. But
Well, you
it's
should
nice, a
come.
nice city.
Yeah, they
Yes.
they made a lot of things. There's a lot of new things here. The government did like a lot of new shoppings, new stations, like new movie theaters. There's a lot of new things here. You should come.
Yes, I have some friends from
Yeah.
Belo Horizonte from my job, and they have great memories from visits there, and They talk a lot about pão de queijo because it's one of the best in the country. So
well,
it's,
here's the best. I'm sorry, but yeah.
yeah. I believe that the milk is one of the
what
best.
do you do for a living?
Sorry?
What do you do? Like
I'm an engineer. And you?
engineer. I'm still a student. I'm getting in college like January.
I see. So, what you have some plans for your career? Or do you have decided yet?
I'm gonna do pre-medical school.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
like medicine. Yeah. It's a good course. It's a good course.
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, you guys did very well. Remember, and you guys did a good job of this. Make sure you allow each other an equal amount of time to speak. Don't either one of you take all the speaking time, and relax. It's Friday. This shouldn't be a very difficult class for us. So up next we have Niels and Ksenia. Ksenia, why don't you start us off?
Hello, Niels. How long have you learned English?
Well, I'm quite old. I think I'm the oldest person here. I started learning English way back in 1957, 54 maybe. I think it was 57. And I've learned English more or less ever since. I've stayed a year in UK in 1967 to 68. And I've visited UK many times.
Okay, cool. And do you have any questions to me?
Yes, where I didn't get which country do you live in?
I'm from Russia.
Where in Russia?
It's a central part. It's nearby Moscow, but not in our size. It's near. It's about 8 hours by train. But
Yeah.
as we have a big, large country, it's close. But maybe for small country in Europe, it's big.
Have you had a very cold winter this year?
No, we have, I think, middle winter. It's not cold. Not. We have also a very, I think, cold summer. We have nowadays about only 15 Celsius plus. And what about weather in your country?
Right now we have quite nice weather. We have had a very cold May, but now it's getting quite nice. And we hope to get a nice summer. Today we have 22, 23 degrees and all blue sky all over. And but tomorrow we are expecting rain, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's cool. And do you work a lot every day, or you prefer to stay at home?
Thank you, guys. That was very good. Excellent. Well done. And I like to see the side chat going on, guys. It's not at all rude to do that. It's another way of communicating and having you guys practice your English. So yes, please keep it to English. All right, so Ksenia and Niels, thank you very much. Greg and Deborah. Greg, why don't you start us off?
Okay. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Greg.
Where are you from? Because I don't know.
I will ask you the same thing. I'm from Brazil, and you?
I'm from Poland.
Sorry?
I'm from Poland.
Poland. All right.
Okay. Maybe we'll discuss about learning English. What was the most difficult part of learning English? It is speaking, listening, maybe writing for you.
I think it's talk in English with confidence. It's really difficult to me. And what about you?
Well, to be honest, I think that speaking is quite difficult, but what I notice when I listen, actually I was expecting to listen something different than usually you hear, because I try to focus more on vowels and get to the details of words, because sometimes there are some changes. It's not always S, not always Z, and try to think about eliminating some sounds that you don't see when you see the words written. What about you? What do you think about it?
Thanks for your typing on the verbally in chat about the Sherlock Holmes Adventures, the LibriVox. I really appreciate it. And I will ask you if you know about TED Talks. They had an app that you can watch the videos or only listen to the audios. And if you have any doubt, you can see the subtitles too. Have you heard about it?
Wait a second.
Well, what an opportunity to be cut off, especially when we're going to talk about TED Talks. I love that stuff. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Maybe we can touch on that subject again soon, or carry the conversation in group chat. Next, we have Anna and Adela. Anna, why don't you start us off?
Hi, Adela.
Hi, Anna.
How long have you been studying English?
More or less 5 years ago, I started to learn English because I learned French at the school. And you?
1 year.
Ah,
But in verbally, I just signed up.
but a very hard year because you speak very well.
Thank you. But I beg to differ. I've been making a lot of effort in English. You know? What is the most difficult thing for you in English?
For me, the problem with the English is, I think, is the fluency. I don't have a fluency English. I need to practice to speak, and when I speak, I have a lot of mistakes because I change the tense, the verbs. I try to speak very very fast as Spanish, but it's not possible.
I beg to differ again. In my eyes, you are fluent. You know, what are your goals in life? When did you see yourself in the future?
My goal of the English, I don't know exactly. Sometimes to have a little fluency to travel, and for my job too, because it's more and more. We need the English to the teacher meetings, etc.
All right, time's up. It was unmuted. You guys didn't hear it when it went off. So thank you very much. Oh, we're going to do something similar. Only this time, I'm going to spend about 2 minutes with Raphael, and then Pedro and Niels will have a turn, and we'll go through. And we'll keep doing this through the class, and hopefully each of you will get another chance to speak with me. So again, Raphael, we have 2 minutes. Starting now. So Raphael, it's raining here all day, but I've been working at home, so I kind of liked it. I found it very peaceful. Do you like the rain?
Not too much. I'd rather a sunny day, and when I can go to the beach and do some outdoor activities. Maybe I don't know. I hate rain, especially on Mondays, because when we have to work and to go through the traffic. The traffic is so terrible when it's rainy, so I don't like rainy.
Well, you see, I don't really get to do a lot during the day anymore because I have, what is it? I have this thing that I have to water and feed and, oh, it's a child. I have a child I have to. So I don't have any free time. Do you have any kids?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I don't think I was born with the paternity gene. You know, I don't think I'm going to be a good father, or I have too much responsibilities, and I don't feel ready for having a child, even in the future.
Well, I think you need a good mother because I think a lot of us fathers, we have a really tough time in that first year. This crying thing that makes lots of smells and leaks everywhere. It leaks out of its nose, its mouth, its bottom, and everywhere. So
yes. I have a nephew. I have an idea of that.
Yeah. So, yeah, think carefully. It's the first year is terrible, but mostly what I hear is after about a year and a half, it's better.
I see.
So that's my world, and it's tough teaching right now because like I said, my wife took off for a bit, and
I understand.
Yeah.
You have to split your attentions.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Raphael. All right, so now Pedro and Niels, you guys get to be paired with each other. You can carry on the conversation you guys had before. Oh, no, that's right, different pairs. I suggest trying something different to talk about this time. Just try a different topic. So whenever you're ready, Pedro and Niels, go ahead, please.
Yep. Yo, Niels.
Hello, Pedro.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
So,
how was it? My day, I've had a walk a couple of hours in the morning, as I normally will do. Very nice weather. So I just walked along. We are living in an island outside Copenhagen, where there's quite nice places to walk.
So, but where are you from? I forgot.
Denmark.
Where?
Denmark.
Okay. And you said that your son is coming to visit you, right?
Yes. He's living only 10 kilometers from our place.
Where is he living?
He lives in the northern part of Copenhagen. We live south of Copenhagen a bit.
He's there for studying or something, work, whatever?
He's just living there. So, and then he visits us tomorrow. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I'm from the... it's close to São Paulo. It's not a really famous city, but it's a good city too. It's kind of close. It's like 4 or 5 hours from São Paulo.
And now it's going to be winter with you at your place?
Yeah, it's starting now.
Is it cold in wintertime in Brazil, or is it?
Yeah, it's like it's not like in Russia or Canada, but it's like it's 15, 19, 16 degrees Celsius.
So that would be like
everyone here is freezing.
Like our summer when we have a bad summer. It will be
really?
Like I think, yes.
Our summer it's like 40 degrees or 37, 38.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. All right, now we have Ksenia and Greg. You guys are at least closer in geography than the last pair. Greg, why don't you start us off in the conversation?
Hi, Ksenia. So you are from Russia, if I am correct?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we'll start. So you are living in the center of the Russia. Tell me about it. Tell me something maybe interesting about your country.
Okay. I live in a very interesting country with a big history and a big amount of people, because I don't know, but in our city a lot of people, and it's very difficult to work in the middle of the day because people everywhere, and I don't like such kind of city. I like I don't know, so in a village something. I want to live in a village. And what about you? Do you like a city, a crowd, something like that?
Okay, thanks for your opinion. Maybe I will take something interesting about my country. So we, so I come from Poland, which has long history too. I come from small city. What else I can say?
What kind of fun do you have in your city? Theater, cinema?
I'm sorry?
What kind of fun do you have in your city?
50,000 people.
Okay.
So it's not very big. Maybe we'll, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not completely around sort of ideas during this conversation.
That's okay. It isn't always easy to come up with something to talk about. Personally, I love to talk about movies. I love to talk about hobbies. I find that these very, very light topics are good to talk about. And the key to small talk is you got to listen. For example, Greg, Ksenia had actually asked you a question, what do you like living in a city or a village?
Yeah,
you missed that.
Yeah,
right? So remember, you're only doing half the work, the other person's doing the other half too. And quite often by listening, you can listen for something and then ask more things about it. But thank you very much. I appreciate both of you trying. Next, we have Deborah and Drum. Drum, where are you from?
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yep. Drum, so we're having a conversation, a 2-minute conversation, and you're paired with Deborah. So I'm going to ask Deborah to start the conversation, Drum, okay?
Okay.
All right, Deborah, if you want to go ahead, and we know nothing about Drum, so there's so much to possibly talk about. Go ahead, please.
Drum, present yourself, please. Where are you from, Drum?
I'm from El Salvador.
Sorry, where are you from?
El Salvador. Yes, you're right.
El Salvador. All right. Let's talk about series TV. What kind of series or movies do you like, Greg? Oh, no, it's not Greg, it's Citron. What kind of movies do you like to watch?
Well, actually, I don't like watch TV, even movies. I prefer watch some documentaries about about the nature, maybe about something like that. TV show could be, and maybe programs about detectives and how they resolve a case, something like that.
I understand. I'm a very sportive person. In my free time, I like to rollerblade, to ride a bike. What do you like to do on your free time?
Yeah, musicals, shows I like, but I like professional drummers because I'm a drummer, so I like watch professional drummers videos. But as I told you before, maybe I'm not a fan of TV.
I got it. Did you watch Whiplash, the movie?
Yeah, I have already watched that movie. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. But sometimes I can. Well, sometimes I think that it's surrealist because they perform a drum solo.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right.
Right, I had myself on mute again when it went off, but
All right.
trust me, you did have 2 minutes. All right, so that leaves us now with Anna and Adela. Oh, no, stop eating my phone. Go away. No, you can't eat phone.
Okay.
All right, guys, go ahead while I deal with a crying baby.
Hello, Anna. What do you do for a living?
I am a dentist, and you?
I am a biologist. I am a teacher.
It's my favorite subject. It
Uh,
always was my favorite subject in school. I love biology.
It's interesting. Students normally like this subject, but I teach in natural research, etc. in a vocational training school.
Oh yes,
I remember you talk about to teach English or same sometimes in a class. Do you like?
No, it's just a dream. I hope that in the future I can do something like that, you know. And once I set it up a hangout with some classmates to play 20 questions, and once we did it to talk about sports idioms. But I have a lot to improve, you know. But I hope that in the future I can teach English online as a second job.
No, but you are very fluent in English. You are very fast because 1 year only learning. I think your progress is very, very quickly. I think in 1 year or more,
1 year.
You can speak better than Simon.
Thank you. I've been studying for 1 year, but...
Thank you, guys. Well, maybe I'll let Anna teach the next class then. We need some more English.
Yes.
Okay, well, guys, here's an option. You guys vote by telling me what you want in the group chat. For the next round, again, I'll pair you up with another student for 2 minutes, or you can be paired up with me for 2 minutes. What would you guys prefer, teacher or student? So if you guys want to type in the group chat whether you want teacher or student, and whoever gets the most votes. So 2 for teacher, 3 for teacher, 4 for teacher. Okay, so it looks like it's, oh, and 1 for student. Can I get a few more votes? Okay, so I've got teacher, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for student. Anna, you're voting twice. 3 times. All right, so it looks like it's tied with teacher. All right, so I'm going to start with Adela. Let me get my time out here. Oh, Adela. Looks like he's crying now, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. Now, I haven't seen many movies lately because, you know, this guy's about 13 months old, and he's a little bit annoying sometimes. But have you seen any good movies? Are there any good movies in the theater?
I saw I like to watch movies, but classical movies. I like white and black movies.
Black and white?
Yes, maybe to the same to the American movies. Maybe to Katharine Hepburn or same Audrey Hepburn.
Yes, the classics.
Classic, yes. I like it.
Cary Grant?
Yes, Cary Grant is the best for me.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yes.
What about who was the Brat Pack? You remember who the Brat Pack consisted of?
Sorry.
You had Gary Cooper, Cary Grant, and who else was in the Brat Pack?
In the Brat Pack, I don't understand. Sorry.
Oh, you have to look into this. So there was a group of actors that generally would always show up in movies together.
Yes, I like, for example, Philadelphia Stories. I think is a good movie, a comic movie.
Thank you very much, Adela. All right, Anna. Hello. Hello, Anna.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. So,
Hello.
how long have you been practicing dentistry?
For 4 years.
Oh, yeah?
But when I was in college, I practiced a couple more.
Yeah, I've always found dentistry to be very interesting. Of course, we all see our dentist on a regular basis, but it's amazing over the years how the technology's changed in dentistry.
Oh yes. Nowadays we have more materials and more knowledge, you know. In the past, people believed that one kind of bacterial, the Streptococcus mutans, was the main responsible for causing cavities. And now we know that there are a lot of bacteria that work together, and they are acidic and acidogenic. And the rates of cavities in your mouth depends on your saliva, the pH, things that you eat, the amount of bacteria that you have in your mouth, and your hygiene.
That's very interesting because, and this is relatively new research that's come out indicating the bacteria in our mouth as well as the bacteria in our gut are very important. And if you want a healthy gut and a healthy mouth, stay away from junk food, essentially. High fats, high sugars, especially foods with both, create...
Yes. And a lot of people believe that when you fill in cavities, you cure tooth decay. But it's not true because it's an infectious disease. Sorry.
Yeah, no, thank you. See, we got into a biological discussion, guys. How terrific is that? All right. Drum. Oh, I got to reset the timer. Drum.
Huh?
Where did you say you were from?
I'm from El Salvador.
El Salvador, that's right. Now, not everybody in the class knows where El Salvador is. You want to tell everyone?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Where is El Salvador?
El Salvador is Central America.
And is it hot there? Is it hot there? All right, looks maybe I've lost. Okay, so it's hot there. Now, Drum, what I understand is it's not so much you have winters and summers, but you have a rainy season, right? It rains a lot. Does it rain almost every day? Okay. Well, you know what? Can you use your mic? It's okay if there's a bit of noise. Because it doesn't really work. There we go. Because it doesn't really work if you're typing.
All right.
Have you always lived in El Salvador, or have you lived elsewhere?
No, all my life I have lived in El Salvador.
And what do you like most about the country?
The weather. But here in El Salvador we have only 2 seasons. That's winter and summer. But in the environment, I like the environment, the nature here in my country.
I thought you basically had 2 seasons. It was the dry season and the rainy season.
Yes.
Oh, that was quick. All right, thank you very much, Drum. And back to Deborah, who's from Brazil.
Yeah.
Now, if my memory serves me correct, you said you're moving to Canada.
Yes, in August.
Why did you choose Canada?
My husband will study financial post-graduation, post-degree, and I get work permit, so I will try to improve my English when I arrive and try to find some jobs, a new job.
what kind of financial work does he do? Is it stocks, commodities? Is it planning?
How I never lived abroad. It's my first time in a place that speaks English all the time. So the first job, I'm not thinking big. I'm trying to work with like a server to speak with different people, different kind of people, and then I would try to find a job in a company that I had worked before. For example, I worked a long time in a German company called Siemens, and I have a lot of reference letters to try some job.
So Siemens, that's a huge company. They have so many different arms. Were you in software, appliances, ERP? What kind of work did you do with them?
I'm an engineer, so I can work as a sales supervisor, working with building technologies or working with big plants in big industries and field automation, industrial automation. I had some specialization.
Sorry, I'll give you a bit more time, but I got a parcel showing up, and it's electronic, so I can't leave it outside. Oh, sorry about that. I hate to do that. I think that's quite rude, but they were supposed to be delivering that on Monday. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you some more time, because we do actually have time. All right, so yeah, I'll give you some more time. Sorry about that. So we're talking about the company. Now, was it Siemens, right?
Yeah.
And I'd asked you what part of the company you had worked in with Siemens.
I worked in these two parts, an area called building technologies as a sales supervisor, and in another area called field instrumentation. It's equipment to big industries, to industrial plants, automation equipment. So I have some specialization in two different areas inside Siemens, actually.
Well, I think you'll do very well in Canada. We are a service-based country, and there's a lot of jobs in technology.
Yeah, I'll try to find some area to improve my studies, technically
Terrific.
talking.
Thank you very much. Okay, Greg.
Okay.
So we have trouble with small talk sometimes, right?
Yes.
It's not always easy.
Not always.
Well, Greg, what do you like to do in your spare time? Do you like to watch sports? Do you play video games, movies? What do you do?
Couple of things, a couple of topics like alternative operating systems, politics, history, English, a little bit of Spanish. So there are some things that I do every day.
Did you say operating systems?
Yeah.
Which operating systems do you enjoy?
Right now I'm sitting on the front of the Mac, so it's Mac OS X, but I also have a partition with the Linux operating systems.
Did you say Mac?
Yes, Mac and Linux, Unix Unix-like based operating systems.
Well, Mac is Unix, right?
Yes, it is.
A lot of people don't realize that. How many people, I wonder, know that the Macintosh is actually a Unix operating system? That's one of the reasons why I like the Mac, is not that it's an Apple, it's that it's a very user-friendly and powerful Unix operating system.
Yes, but it's actually you have to use the terminal. There's no way to completely, shut down this whole interface and to switch to the terminal and use all of those fancy commands.
Well, yeah, that's right. You can use terminal. You don't have to get out of the GUI.
Yeah, but it would be a nice option when someone just, freeze because Mac just freeze sometimes, and sometimes you cannot move the mouse and you see this little ball that is making circles, and you completely doesn't know what to do because sometimes doesn't react.
I understand what you're saying. Very good point. Thank you, Greg. You see, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
All right. Ksenia, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Again, sorry for the rudeness there. I had to leave. I've got one of my servers failed, and I've got a part that was coming in from the United States to fix it. So when the guy heard the door, I was worried that they were taking off and I wouldn't have it till Monday. And it affects my teaching because everything I teach is stored on the server.
Yes, it's very difficult to mix
Yeah.
this.
So you're going on vacation soon.
Yes.
Are you excited?
I don't think so because I'm going to go to Turkey, so I have been a few times there. It's nothing interesting to me at all, but it's sea and beach and it's always great, I think. So I just relax, swim and eat a lot.
Yeah, it sounds good, but if you've been there several times, why not choose a different destination?
Because I don't like Europe with sea because it's more expensive and worse quality because it's a public beach with a lot of people who sold you some kind of stuff, massage and something like that. And it's very I don't like such kind of things in a beach. I like private beach with I don't know how to say, with umbrellas, with surf
Resorts.
Yes, so it's my kind of.
Yeah, resort-based vacations. I personally love to go to Europe. But again, I find that it is very expensive to go there. For us, even though Asia is on the other side of the planet, it's so much cheaper to go to Asia than it is to go to Europe. I wish it wasn't. I'd love to go. All right, thank you, Ksenia. And back over to my friend Niels. Hi, Niels.
Hello.
So what do you think of this format for a class? Did you think this is working?
I think it worked, yes. Very nice. A new way of doing the talking, I say.
Yeah, I like to keep it interesting, and I like to keep you guys on your toes.
Yes.
Now, Niels, you said you had beautiful weather today, and I said I had beautiful weather, but for me it was raining all day.
Yeah, it depends on what you like. I normally will say it's just a matter of what attire are you wearing, then you can in fact enjoy any kind of weather, really.
But do you ever get to a point where you just love hearing the rain or the peace that comes from a rainy day? And I don't mean thunderstorm and tornadoes and hurricanes. You know that kind of rain I'm talking about, where you hear it falling on things and it just sounds peaceful.
Yes, that's true, but then I prefer it to be inside. Sometimes I walked a bit in the rain, but it's not what I like very much, I must admit.
All right, excellent. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing everybody now with about, I guess everybody's realizing they're not going to get a chance to speak.
Yeah, could be.
Which means that those who are left have a very good chance to speak. So if somebody else leaves, everyone's guaranteed a chance to speak.
Yeah, right.
All right. And yeah, because we got 30 seconds left. And Raphael is back. Thank you, Raphael. Niels, I forgot, when is our next class? We have a class coming up, don't we?
Yes, that will be at the end of June, 27th, I think it is.
Yeah, thanks for moving that, because with my son here, as you can tell, even today, I've muting things, and it's a little tough sometimes because.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Look what he's doing now. He's playing chess. That's not how we play chess. All right, thank you very much, Raphael, my friend.
Hello, Simon.
Hello. We haven't had a game class in a long time, have we?
Yes, for a long time. But I believe it was my fault because I haven't taken classes as I have taken in the past.
No, well, what I've been doing is I've been doing 20 questions a lot. I haven't been doing the other games because I find that 20 questions is one of the games that really, really gets everybody thinking. And you have to listen. And because life is crazy with a child, I haven't been able to go to my normal 10 classes a week. I've been more or less trying to do about 6. Plus I have more private classes, so it's hard to fit everything in.
I understand. My schedule is crazy as well, so don't worry about that. We're on the same boat.
Yeah, your schedule's been crazy for a long time, though, hasn't it?
Yes, yes. Lots of work, traveling, and luckily I found this class because I wasn't expecting to have this class on Friday, so thank you.
No, you're welcome. I mean, I love the weekend, and I look forward to the weekend, but it's not the same if I don't have a Friday class, and a fun one, too, where we get to talk or play games.
I see.
You're just agreeing. I think you're tired.
A little bit.
Yeah, I see. Yes. Well, don't worry. Time is almost up. And we've got 5 minutes left, so what can we do with 5 minutes left? I know. We can play a quick game. We can do one round of 20 questions. That way everybody gets a chance to speak. So I'm going to very quickly think of something. All right. I've got it. Okay, I've got something in my mind. Let's start with Adela. Go ahead. 20 questions.
Is a person?
Nope, not a person. Anna?
Teacher, before I ask, you have to give us a hint, a small clue.
All right. It is something I brought up in class at some point. We discussed it in class.
Oh my gosh. Today?
Yes. Next is Deborah. Your question.
I didn't ask you.
You asked 2 questions, actually. Deborah.
Is it alive?
No, it's not alive. Greg.
Okay, what kind of color it is?
Yes. Niels.
Is it an object connected with your computer? You have problems with your computer? Is it something about that?
Yes. Raphael.
Is it a... I don't know, a remote control?
No, it's not a remote control. Adela?
Is an USB pen drive?
It's not a drive, no. Anna?
Is it a topic?
Oh, sorry, I heard a noise there. Is it a
Topic
topic?
for a class?
No, it's not a topic for a class. Deborah?
It's a device to listen to sounds.
No, it's not a device to listen to sounds. I'm going to actually show it to you guys if you guess it right. Greg?
Do you see it right now?
Nope, I don't see it right now, but that's a good question, actually. Niels?
Is it something for the power supply for your computer?
Yes, it is. Very good. Raphael?
Is it a router?
No, it's not a router. I think Niels was almost got it there. Adela?
Is it a printer?
No, it's not a printer. Anna?
Oh my gosh, is it a headset?
No. Deborah?
Is it a battery?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to give it to you. Yes, it is a battery. It's a battery backup. Here's the old one, which has failed. So what is a battery backup used for?
For backup.
Yeah, and so here's the actual battery that goes in it. It's pretty big. So what it does is when the power goes out, everything on my network keeps running. The server keeps running. I don't have to worry about any data loss. And it'll maintain my connection. Or if I get a power surge, it'll clean the power. And it can keep things going for up to an hour after the power goes out.
Okay, and you call it as a no break or something like that?
Well, it's called a battery backup, and I'll show you the box. Where did I put it? It's just on the inside here. And there's the box right there. Big red thing on top, because that was a rush job. Battery backup. Very important. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming. And again, I do apologize for that interruption. The actual tracking said it wasn't even supposed to show up at this time, but I know that they sometimes mix things up. But again, I do apologize for that. I'm going to introduce more of these conversation classes where the focus is actually on just talking. Conversations you would have at work. If you want to talk about things such as dentistry, if you want to talk about travel, if you just want to say, you know, I've had a bad day, and tell us about it. Anything it can be. But guys, I don't want to keep you any longer because it's the end of the class, and maybe some of you have other classes to go to right now, and I hate it when people are late for my class, and I don't want to keep you guys late for another class. But guys, thank you so much for coming to my class. Have yourself a great weekend. Niels, I know it's already early Saturday morning.
Yes, it is. 12 o'clock exactly now.
So have yourselves a great weekend, guys. I am tomorrow morning for another class.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.